Hello everybody and welcome back. This is Not a Pro Gardener here. We are fermenting our cucumbers from the garden and the kitchen today. We do this to have a tasty, healthy probiotic pickles to store for the next year. This recipe we found in the fermented vegetable book is the deli style pickles. We won't give exact quantities on the ingredients because we have quadrupled it for our 5-gallon crock. Now what you want to do for your fermented pickle brine is use 3/4 cup of sea salt, no iodine, per 1 gallon of water. You want to stir it in well. Iodine inhibits the beneficial bacteria in a cultured vegetable or fermented vegetables, so you don't want to use that. We use the pickling salt for canning, I believe, and it seems to have been working very well. Now, to prep the cucumbers, you want to make sure they're firm, fresher the better. So you want to trim your blossom ends off. I know wasting pickle is hard to do, but in the ends of that cucumber, it contains an enzyme that softens up the pickle over time. So I can justify getting rid of a little bit more of the cucumber to have more crunchier pickles or to have more of a firm pickle over time. In our recipe, we have some whole clove garlic. Now you want to lightly smash the garlic cloves to release that little sulfur that makes the garlic flavor stronger. It helps with the flavor of your pickles. Once you get everything prepped and your ingredients together, you want to pack your ingredients out throughout the whole 5-gallon crock. You want to have your weights ready. I use plastic bags filled with water as the weights. And I also happen to have dinner plates that are ceramic that fit exactly inside the 5-gallon crock to push down all of the cucumbers. You want to make sure you keep them submerged. That is very detrimental. Alright, so if you're unsure, we have a safety checklist to go through. It's some things that you need to just double check or make sure that you have these things done correctly. All work surfaces and tools, hands must be clean. You want to rinse the vegetables in cool water with no soap. You want to keep everything below the brine. During fermentation, you need to keep the vessel at 55 to 75 degrees. Normally we keep our house around 70 to 75 degrees, and the crock usually regulates the temperature, and I never have a problem with that. You want to store cured ferments in the refrigerator after they have reached the ferment that you desire. You do not want to eat it if it smells rotten or slimy. Use your best judgment, toss it out, start over, don't get discouraged. Don't get discouraged. You want to use unchlorinated water. It can inhibit the fermentation process. Now we have well water, and that usually works out great for us. You want to keep it out of direct sunlight. Keep the crock out of direct sunlight. I've heard of people putting them in the back room or putting them in a closet, but I just keep them in the kitchen on the back wall there. It just kind of keeps them away from everything. You want to skim the scum off the top till desired ferment sour is achieved. Now normally you wait like 7 days and then try it. For me, I waited 7 days, tried my pickles, and then every day after that I tried them until they had the right sour and the right dill taste that I desired. Then I knew my ferment was up, which was at 12 days. Me personally, I like the 12-day mark, and that's where I stay. It's been about 3 years now, and I've had success with them every year. 12 days is for me. So just try it and see what you like. Now if you've made any extra brine, pickle brine, cucumber brine, whatever you need to call it, you don't want to throw it away. Because as you're skimming the top of the surface to get, it's kind of like a white film. You want to skim it off, get as much as you can out, throw it away. Then you can store your leftover brine in the fridge, and it keeps for a week. You can use it to top your ferment back off after you've skimmed water out, just to keep everything submerged. If you're into it, I suggest you purchase a book that has good reviews and read it. Learn about it. That is an invaluable tool to have, that book. Now, thanks for sticking with me in the kitchen and seeing how we ferment our 4 gallons of pickles every year. This is Not a Pro Gardener here. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next time out there in the garden.